up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Literally my voice, I don't know. What is up, you guys? Literally, if you guys haven't seen my video I posted on yesterday, I need you guys to go check that out. Like always, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and let's just get into this video. It's episode 14, and this is literally going to be about like hate comments. I know, like, they're literally something I just need to talk about. I feel like it's, once again, it's important for me to talk about with you guys, and just, you know what I mean, it's just kind of something like I just always kind of wanted to talk about, so why not make it an episode of Tone Talks, you know what I mean? So literally, hate comments are, you know, and here's the thing, like, this YouTuber couple, they made a really good point yesterday. I was watching their video, you know what I mean, and they made just like a really good point. Like, I'm going to piggyback off of that. But they're basically saying there is a difference between like a hate comment and giving your opinion and trying to better somebody, you know what I mean? Because like, I think everybody, and feel like everybody needs like constructive criticism, whether we want to hear it or not. You know, I will be the first person to say it. Like, sometimes I don't always take criticism the best, you know what I mean? And that's something I obviously need to work on, and I'm telling you guys this now, like, that's something I need to work on, you know what I mean? But I do genuinely feel like, sorry you guys, I genuinely do feel like we all do need constructive criticism. But with that being said, I also kind of feel like, you know, there is a difference between hate comments and giving just your opinion and trying to better somebody, or just giving your opinion. Because everyone, like, whether we want to hear it or not, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone, you know, has a fucking opinion, you know, like, whether we just like want to hear it or not. And that's like just life, you know what I mean? That's just, it just kind of is what it is with that. But to sit online, you know what I mean, and give people hate comments and say some of the most disgusting things possible, and just literally try to belittle somebody so low, make somebody feel so shitty about themselves, you know what I mean? Somebody that you don't know. Like, I've never understood the whole hate comment thing. Like, people don't know these people, you know what I mean? Like, I see, like, example, celebrities. They get so many hate comments, you know what I mean? And I just kind of just like never understood that, you know what I mean? Like, there is a difference between giving your opinion and literally bashing someone and telling somebody to hurt themselves, and, you know what I mean, just like literally making somebody feel as low as possible and saying the most worst disgusting things possible. I just never kind of understood that, you know what I mean? And this is just my opinion, you know what I mean? Whether people like it or not, this is just how I feel. I don't like, but like, I will never understand the point of a hate comment. Like, these people don't know you, you know what I mean? These people, you've never met these people, you don't know these people, you just only kind of know what you see online, and that's kind of what I wish people would kind of understand, and just kind of take it like that. Like, you don't know these people, you know what I mean? Like, these people you've never met these people, you're not related to these people, you only kind of seen what you see online, or what you see in the media, what you see on TV, and hate comments just make no fucking sense to me. Like, yes, you can give your opinion. Like, it's different to give your opinion, but it's different, and it's also different, and it's where it becomes weird and disturbing, and fucking, there is the difference when you're telling somebody like to hurt themselves, you know what I mean, versus just giving your opinion or trying to like make them a better person, or whatever the situation may be. I just don't understand the whole point of sending a person a hate comment, sitting there online, and you have nothing better to do than send a hate comment to somebody who you don't know, you've never met, they've never met you, you only see what you have seen online. And I'm not defending these people, and I'm not like making excuses for anybody, but I stand where I stand on that. The whole hate comment thing, and comments seem like the most disgusting thing, and who can have the most outrageous and hurtful comment under somebody's pictures or videos or whatever the case may be. I'm sorry, I just never understood it. I never will understand it. That's just something, it just doesn't make sense to me, just because what's the point? These people don't know you. They don't give a fuck. Like, I'm sure, and not to say that they don't give a fuck, because I know, like, shit on what you put online and what you write to people, it's also something that, you know, it does stick with you, and it can hurt you, and it does hurt people, and it can, you know, really affect people, you know, in their mental state and just their well-being and their peace of mind, you know what I mean? And people don't realize that when you send these hate comments, and, you know, you think because these people, you know, are public figures, and they put their business out there, and they put their whole life is just out there, that, you know, that everyone has, that we, and I'm not saying like me in general, we and people as a whole have the right to comment on these people's lives, and you can comment, you know what I mean? Like I said, you can give your opinion. There's a difference between, I know I probably will sound like a broken record, but there is a difference between giving your opinion and just literally leaving hate comments and bashing somebody who you've literally never met, you know what I mean? And we all are human, we all make mistakes, and, you know, we all go through shit, we all make fucked up choices at times, we all say messed up things at times when we're upset or just when we're going through something. And, life is hard enough, and, putting yourself out there is hard enough, you know what I mean? Like, I will even just, as doing YouTube, you know what I mean? It's scary, you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't get much hate comments on here. Like, I get a few, like, majority of, like, the hate comments that I do get, or that, like, kind of like I have that get majority on, like, all my social media apps, or that I'm on, or that I make content on, it would be TikTok, you know what I mean? And everyone's different, you know what I mean? Like, I don't respond to hate comments. Hate comments, really, the ones that I have gotten or do get, you know what I mean, at times, it doesn't really bother me, you know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, I know who I am, and that's something, and I understand and I get that everybody isn't like that, you know what I mean? And it takes time to build that thick skin up, but when you do, you know what I mean? You guys, it's you can't care what these people say. These people don't know you, you know what I mean? Like, whatever a comment or whatever someone has to say about you, that they've never met you, they don't know who you are, they've never had a conversation with you, they don't even know your last name, you know what I mean? You can't let what they say bother you. These people on the internet, some people are just miserable when they're going through their own things, and they just are hard, and they're not happy in their own lives. So whatever you are going through, you're going to project out into the world, you know what I mean? You're going to put out there, and you have to look at it like that. When these people that you don't know leave these hate comments, or they just tell you, like, to go hurt yourself, or they tell you just that whatever the disgusting hate comments that someone gives you, that these people on these accounts decide to give you, it doesn't have anything. I'm sorry, you guys. It doesn't have anything to do with you, and you know what I mean. And you don't need to let it affect you. You don't need to let what they say or what they're trying to project on you and what they feel and decide to write in these the comment section. It doesn't define who you are. At the end of the day, you have to know who you are and what you bring to the table and the type of person that you are, and your morals and your values. You have to just know that at the end of the day, and just know that these people, they don't really fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know you. You don't know them. So you don't need to feed into that. And I don't care. Like, and everyone is different. Like, some people do clap back. Like, I see a lot of people like clap back. Like, people will clap back. But me, the type of, like, and I'm not saying that you have to be like this. I'm just, that's how I decide to handle hate comments. You know what I mean? And when I do get them, like, it literally just doesn't bother me. But I've gotten to that point to where I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And, going through life, and, me being who I am in my sexuality, I've always had to, like, not give a fuck what people were going to say about me, because people were going to judge me right off the bat for that anyways, you know what I mean? And also for the color of my skin, like, we'll also go there. And, you know what I mean? I've kind of had to not give a fuck what people were going to say about me, and people were going to judge me anyways for things that, for me being who I am and the color of my skin. So within the whole sense, you know what I mean? You guys, that when you receive these hate comments, you know what I mean? Like, don't give a fuck. If you decide to clap back, that's on you. You know what I mean? I can only give my opinion. I can only try to tell you guys from experience the best way that I can. You know what I mean? And if you choose to ignore it. Like, like I said, that's the route that I choose to take. I don't choose to respond back to a hate comment just because you don't know me. You only see what I put out there. You know what I mean? You only know what you are seeing. You know what I mean? You don't know. Of course, the people that have known me and that have watched me, thus far on YouTube and on my other social medias, the ones that generally love me and support me and leave good comments, you know what I mean? You know who I am, and you know genuinely where I'm coming from, you know what I mean? And that's all that matters to me. And, and the people that are around me know me for who I am, So when I get these hate comments, they don't bother me, and they shouldn't bother you guys. And if they do bother you, it fucking sucks, but I'm here for you. And, you just need to know that you are beautiful, you are perfect, and you are amazing, and there's only one of you, you know what I mean? And these hate comments, they literally don't mean shit. You can get a million hate comments. I see so many of, like, my favorite, like, influencers and my favorite, like, celebrities and just people, like, just regular people I don't even follow on Instagram, that they get their hate comments, you know what I mean? And they handle it so well, and they just literally don't respond. They continue to keep going, and that's kind of what gives me the strength in the sense, versus, I mean, not to say like I don't have my own strength, because I do have my own strength just from going through shit and personal experiences that I've been through that have made me, have that tough skin and not really give a fuck what anyone was going to say about me and judge me, and because I know who I am at the end of the day. But you know, like I said, everyone doesn't have that tough skin right away, and it takes time to build up, and it takes time, and you're gonna go through things, you know what I mean? Like, and people are gonna judge you just for who you are. You know what I mean? I've talked about this in previous videos, but no matter what, you know, a hate comment is just a hate comment. You know what I mean? Continue to live your life. Continue to do what the fuck you want to do. Continue to be whoever you are, and be whoever you want to be, and just keep going. And just who cares what a hate comment is? You know what I mean? That person is probably miserable. They're probably going through their own things. They're probably just, you know, just so shitty that they're projecting it. They just are so angry at the world, and they're so angry at things that are going on with their life, and they project that onto you, and they're gonna be nasty and leave like fucked up comments, you know what I mean, just because they want to. They're just going through their own shit, you know what I mean? Not to say like it's an excuse, and not to make it say like it's okay, because I know a lot of people say that, like, oh, sorry, I'm so nosy, it scared me. But yeah, like, a hate comment is just literally a fucking hate comment, you know? My camera is literally about to die because I am a fucking idiot, but what else is new, you guys? What else did you guys expect? But like, I just had to come down and make this episode of Tone Talks, and it was just so important, and something I feel like I needed to talk about with you guys and just put out there, because it needs to be talked about, you know what I mean? Especially these hate comments, like, they can be so nasty, and just, I need you guys to know, when you receive a hate comment, it doesn't define who you are. You are beautiful, you are smart, you know who the fuck you are, you know your morals, your values, and you know the people around you, your friends, your family. Even if you don't have that, you know, in your life, you have to know who you are at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And not a hate comment, and someone who doesn't know you and has no idea who the fuck you are and what you really are about, has no idea, and it doesn't define you. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys like this episode of Tone Talks. And my camera's about to die. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. I'm totally leaving that.